Is Brawl Stars the best Supercell game? In my opinion, yes. But it wasn't always like that. Let's just say Clash of Clans and Clash Royale had almost every mobile player in a devious headlock throughout the early 2010s all the way until around 2021. In fact, both games amassed over 2 billion downloads worldwide across platforms, such as the iOS Store and the Google Play Store as well. They were one of the top grossing mobile games in history at the time. But that all changed sooner than we expected. Let's fast forward to 2018 now. You see, when Brawl Stars launched in 2018, initially it struggled to gain traction in the first handful of months. Let's just say the original game design looked pretty horrible. Trash. Sorry, Supercell. Originally, Brawl Stars launched in a portrait mode featuring a tap to move control mechanic. However, this setup led to subpar controls and just the overall gaming experience sort of limiting the gameplay quality due to the limitations given to players. For those who don't know, Brawl Stars was originally released in Canada on June 14th of 2017. And sorry Android users, it was only available on iOS at the time. But Supercell made one strategic move on December 12th of 2018 that changed their trajectory forever. They finally went global! Not only did they just go global, they also polished the game with a ton of new updates, like Brawl Stars finally being available on Android. They also introduced a new horizontal landscape feature alongside with a new mechanic called dual stick controls, enhancing gameplay fluidity and going from a 2D style to a 3D style, as well as new character designs. I'm honestly glad they redesigned how the brawlers look, because what is this? Bro, what's wrong with Colt? Nigga, did you eat your gun? Why is your cheekbone so damn sharp? Shelly, who's your barber? Ain't no way he let you get out the chair like that. Whoever he is, fire his ass, please. And why do mortars look so down bad? Close your mouth. Okay, let me stop. But how did Brawl Stars go from being one of the most hated Supercell game to the most popular game they've ever released? There's actually a handful of things that made Brawl Stars stand out from every other Supercell game, stemming from major collaborations Brawl Stars had, such as SpongeBob, Godzilla, Line Friends, BT21, and Mr. Beast. And Baby Shark, sorta. Only El Primo got a skin. And we can't forget about the community events that they always do, like a recent event that they did. If the entire player base got 1.5 billion rare star drops collectively, everyone would be rewarded 100 star drops each for free. And if you're lucky, you'll get 100 legendary drops given to you, which is crazy. I really feel like every time Brawl Stars drop a new update, which is every single month, since typically they have a new event with the new battle pass, it's always something exciting to look forward to. And that's honestly the reason why Brawl Stars have such a strong fan base, because the fans already know each update will always be better than the last one. And on top of that, I really feel like the Brawl Stars developers really let their fans voice their opinions about the overall game quality, such as character balance, new game modes, in-game currency changes, and even giving the community the ability to choose which skin is going to be in the game next, or even letting fans fully design a skin. And there's a ton of fan-made skins. Damn! W Brawl Stars. One big difference I noticed between Clash of Clans and that burp. I should put this in a video.
You're weird!
One big difference I noticed between Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, and Brawl Stars is the pay-to-win system is heavily promoted on both Clash games, and it's pretty terrible. Let's use Clash Royale for the first example. Every time they release a new season, a ton of content is added, as well as new cards. And most of the time, the newly released cards seem to be a little too overpowered, that basically give majority of the opponents you'll face the upper hand in your battle. But obviously, these new cards are going to cost money, so be prepared to have lint in your pocket, or maybe just that pack of bubblegum you've been holding on to. Share your gum! Stop being stingy! I mean, you can try to wait until you get them out of the chest, but we all know opening a chest is RNG, so GG. But for most players in a high arena, they'll most likely just pay whatever price Supercell is charging, because they want to have the advantage over their opponents. Or even simply just maxing out a legendary card can be extremely difficult. It can easily take up to hundreds of hours of gameplay, or even worse, it can potentially run you a couple of $100s on in-game purchases. Like the amount of money you spent trying to max out your deck can deadass buy you a used Toyota Corolla with that money. Go get a refund.
Man, you stupid bitch!
Now, Clash of Clans is not as bad as Clash Royale. Supercell sorta took a different approach with this game. Instead of a pay-to-win system, they have a pay-to-progress system going on. And I sorta see why they would want to pay to speed up their upgrade wait time. Because upgrading your Town Hall to level 14 is a 20-day wait time.
What?
I wish I was joking.
Oh my god.
Supercell. So you telling me I have to wait nearly 3 weeks just to get my base strong? And the crazy part is, even if players have a Town Hall that's level 14, it doesn't necessarily make them better attackers. Players still need time, patience, and gameplay skills to be successful in most battles. Yes, you gotta have a little bit of IQ, but most players have an IQ of a fly. But from Supercell flooding Clash of Clans and Clash Royale with so many paywalls, they sorta became a controversial topic within the community. And the backlash was tragic. Unfortunately, it resulted in both games losing almost 600,000 players, but the loss of players wasn't only from schemish monetization strategies, it was the repetitive gameplay that played a huge role on why they lost so many players. Now that so many players turned their backs on both games that once dominated the gaming industry, the spotlight finally shined on Brawl Stars. They finally surged in popularity, being the most popular Supercell game at the time of this video. And like I said earlier in the video, Brawl Stars had quite a long journey in my opinion, going from the least favorite to the all-time favorite within the community. Now, I don't want to sound biased or anything because Brawl Stars is my favorite out of the 3. Like, if I'm being real, being an active player from launch date all the way until now, I could honestly say it don't really seem like a pay-to-win game in my opinion. Like the other day, I was reading a subreddit whether or not if Brawl Stars is actually pay to win or not, and a handful of people were saying buying early access brawlers that's in the shop automatically gives you the advantage, considering how long it could take to unlock them with brawler credits, which is sorta a lot because normally a good character will run you about 3,800 credits. But I wouldn't necessarily say it give players the advantage because in most cases, almost every brawler have someone that can counter them, regardless if they're new or not. Like for example, Juju is a new brawler who's a tosser. She's really versatile, giving her the ability to walk on water, as well as having a longer range shot when she's standing inside of grass. But Juju can be countered by Lily, because Lily movement speed is pretty fast and Juju can outrun Lily. And on top of that, if Juju was to throw down her voodoo doll to protect her, Lily can easily use her vanish gadget to sneak up on her. So for all my Juju mains out there, if you see a Lily, you might as well just call it a GG. Now let's use Mo for another example. He's a new brawler who's a damage dealer. His main attack is sort of similar to Spike. When he shoots his main attack, it has a splash damage when it reaches max range. And his ultimate is called the Mo Machine. It gives him the ability to go underground and stun any opponent when his drill hits them. I'm not gonna cap, he's extremely annoying to deal with if you're using a brawler whose movement speed is slow, like 8-bit or Surge. But luckily, Mo can easily be countered by a brawler with a ton of speed or a stun to dodge his ult like Max or Gale. Max can use her phase shifter gadget to quickly dodge Mo before he comes back to the surface, or Gale, he can use his twister gadget to stop Mo from pushing him. Yo, not gonna lie, Gale is low-key goated. I feel like he can counter almost any brawler that can push aggressively. I'm actually a Gale main. Mr. P, give this man a raise, please. But you see what I mean? There's always a counter to any brawler, even if the brawler is new. And that's why I really think Brawl Stars is far from a pay-to-win game in my opinion. Plus, through all the events, if you participate in majority of them, you'll get a ton of things for free, like free skins, gadgets, and star powers, brawler credits, and even brawlers too. Which is good, because most events just require you to get a certain amount of wins, like the Angels vs Demons event. All you have to do is play the contest and try to get on top of the leaderboard. The higher you are, the more angelic or demonic drops you'll get. And the cool part is, they put you in lobbies with a similar trophy count, so you don't gotta go against people that got 100k plus trophies. So I sort of feel like Supercell made it an even playing field for players who don't want to spend money on the game. But overall, do you think Brawl Stars is the best Supercell game? Let me know, comment down below.